At the bottom of the Baltic Sea, there is a hidden mysterious disk with a diameter of about 60 meters and a height of about 4 meters. It has smooth edges and a perfect circular shape, resembling a spaceship. This enigmatic disk was accidentally discovered in 2001 by a team of professional divers who encountered many difficulties and dangers while trying to uncover its true identity. After testing and research, they found that this disk is a metallic object that has been peacefully resting beneath the seabed for 140,000 years. So what is this mysterious disk really? Is it an artifact from an ancient civilization or a spaceship from an extraterrestrial visitor? In June 2011, the professional diving team Ocean X from Sweden discovered the wreckage of a ship carrying wine at a depth of about 90 meters below the Baltic Sea, northern Europe. While using sonar equipment to search for valuable champagne bottles within the shipwreck, Ocean X noticed a large circular object appearing on the device's screen. In June 2001, the professional diving team Ocean X stumbled upon an incredibly mysterious discovery while hunting for treasure in the Baltic Sea. Using sonar equipment, they found a gigantic disk with a diameter of about 60 meters and a height of about 4 meters beneath the seabed. The disk looks very strange, unlike a sunken ship, not resembling an airplane, and definitely not like a coral reef. Its edges are extremely smooth and perfectly curved to the point where it doesn't appear natural at all. Some people compare this disk to a spaceship from the Star Wars movies. This discovery greatly excited the diving team, and they immediately shared their findings on social media. As soon as the news was released, it immediately garnered widespread attention from the media and the public. Many people believe that this large disk is a flying saucer. If true, it would be one of the greatest discoveries in human history. The Ocean X diving team did not immediately descend into the water to examine the disk after its initial discovery. Due to the darkness of the night and the low fuel levels on the boat, they decided to return to the port, get a good night's rest, and fully prepare to return to the exploration site the following day. The next day, to uncover the truth, the Ocean X team returned to the Baltic Sea after thorough preparation. Due to the complex environment there, it would be more dangerous for the team members to dive directly. Therefore, they decided to send a submersible to investigate first. As the submersible approached the disk, suddenly, the submersible and all the equipment on board malfunctioned. The team members immediately activated emergency procedures and steered the boat away from the area. Once the boat was 200 meters away, all the equipment started functioning normally again. They tested it multiple times, and the results remained the same. This indicated that within a 200-meter radius around the disk, there seemed to be some unknown substance that could interfere with signals and various electronic devices. This suggests that the disk couldn't have formed naturally and it's likely an artificial product. To uncover the truth, the Ocean X team chose an experienced diver and sent him alone to survey the area. To ensure that the boat's equipment could operate normally, they could only anchor the boat 200 meters away from the disk. Underneath the sea, the light was so dim that one couldn't see their own fingers, and the divers could only rely on the headlamps to slowly approach the gigantic disk. The experienced diver, as he got closer to the massive disk, took out his tools and intended to chip off a small sample to bring back for research. However, after a few strikes, the spotlight suddenly went out, and at the same time, the air supply ceased. Immediately, the diver felt extremely terrified. He swam back towards the boat while trying to communicate with his fellow crew members, but the communication devices were partially disabled. The people on the boat couldn't hear what he was saying, but they sensed that something was wrong. Therefore, the members on the boat quickly pulled the safety line attached to the diver's body and rescued him. Since its discovery beneath the Baltic Sea in June 2011 until now, the mystery surrounding this strange object has captivated those interested in it. There have been numerous explanations for the object found by the Swedish diving team, Ocean X. Some believe it to be a meteorite, an asteroid, or a UFO. After a moment of silence, the team members began discussing whether they should go back home or not. Some felt unsatisfied with leaving empty-handed and wanted to take another risk. After a heated discussion, one diver decided to venture once again to uncover the secrets sleeping beneath the seafloor. So, he dived into the icy waters of the Baltic Sea and exerted all his strength to break off a piece of rock from the gigantic disk. The rock was carefully sent to the laboratory for testing and analysis, and the results were truly astonishing. The scientists in the lab discovered that the rocks contained a significant amount of metallic elements such as titanium, iron, and manganese. What's even more surprising is that the combination of these elements is highly unique and complex, not naturally occurring. By analyzing its composition, the scientists inferred that it had been resting beneath the seabed for 140,000 years. The most widely supported hypothesis put forward by Volker Briard, from Stockholm University, Sweden, suggests that it is merely a rock. The Baltic Sea has been influenced by the melting of icebergs, and this type of rock could have formed during that time. However, this theory fails to explain why phones, satellites, and machinery stop working when near these rock formations. Therefore, it remains a significant mystery. Immediately after, they made another discovery. While studying several sonar images taken at that time, they found a long trail behind the mysterious disk. And at the end of this trail, another trail connected, extending from a different angle. Following this continuous trail, they found a second disk, approximately 200 meters apart. The members of the Ocean X diving team speculated that these were two halves of a crashed and split UFO, sliding in two directions, creating the two trails. This speculation is highly plausible, as a Swedish pilot had previously witnessed a massive circular object hovering in midair while on a mission over the Baltic Sea. As he prepared to fly closer for inspection, the flying object suddenly ascended from an altitude of 1 kilometer above sea level to 10,000 meters. He had never seen anything ascend so rapidly, and just as he was about to catch up, the flying object disappeared into the air. Afterward, the Swedish pilot depicted a drawing of the UFO he had witnessed. Surprisingly, the UFO he drew closely resembled the gigantic disk captured by the Ocean X diving team. This remarkable coincidence further convinced the members of the Ocean X diving team that they had discovered a deeply hidden mysterious historical artifact beneath the seabed. Due to limited manpower and financial resources, the Ocean X team sought assistance from the Swedish military to salvage the disk but were denied. However, it seems that they were not willing to give up and continued diving to the seabed to serve their research purposes. However, due to the unique geographical location of the Baltic Sea, which makes it extremely treacherous with strong winds and rough waves throughout the year, this disk has remained unrecovered. Its true nature is still undetermined. It could be an archaeological relic or evidence of an ancient or extraterrestrial civilization. Regardless of the truth, this discovery is immensely valuable and significant. It not only allows us to ponder deeply on the history and future of humankind but also guides us to a deeper understanding of the mysteries of the universe and science.